Hello everyone, I'm Jade and I've recently, as you can see, reached 365 Minecraft days on my beta survival world. And so I thought, because I gave a tour a long time ago, I would do an updated tour and show you guys what I've been making. This is Spawn. This is a building that I built. I wanted to make this world a multiplayer world with friends, and so I built a little information area here, but they never showed up, so it's just here in Legacy. This is my first house. It's pretty humble. It's a dirt cave. Uh, has some very old stuff in it, and it goes down. Not much here. This is the Spawn Nether portal. It is based off of a sloop from Sea of Thieves. It's a small build, but I'm really happy with how it turned out and how everything kind of fits. There's a bed, there's storage, and the portal to the Nether. The Nether can bring me to my main base, but it isn't the way we're going to be traveling. So if I head over here, you can see slowly appearing in the distance, this is the railway. I eventually plan on making the railway connect to Spawn, but for now, it is quite a walk away. This is how far the rail extends towards Spawn. But this way, it can bring me all the way to my first real house. On this nice little rail. So here is my first real house. It's a humble abode. Doesn't really have much in it now. But it is how it is, and after I built this house, I thought I wanted to build an underwater house, and here's a portal. So I went down here, and there was a big lake here, and I started work on my underwater base, which we can head over to now. So as you can see, there is a lot over here, and we will get to it, but I'm showing in order of creation. Here is the entrance to the thing, so you use your boat, and you can fall down this hole, and you will pop right down here. You can get out of your boat. Yeah, try to pick it up. And you can see it's a relatively humble abode. This rail connects to the railway up there, as shown in my previous video about this. This has some misc storage. Not much interesting here, other than it was pretty much the second base I ever made. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and it has this area, which allows you to, if I place the boat correctly, it allows you to travel up the surface in a boat, and will take you to the modern city, as I call it. I don't actually have a name for this area. I want to call it New Something, in reference to all the builds in this are tried to be designed with more modern building designs. So this was the first build up here. It was Lighthouse. It was kind of a base of operations, and to many extents it still is. I don't keep everything here anymore, but some building materials and lots of buckets do show up here. There are some music discs. These are modded. So if you didn't know, this This world is slightly modded with a few quality of life mods and with a few mods that I have made. And I will talk more about that later. This is the bed, and there's really no way to get to the top of the lighthouse. After building this, I decided to make a roller coaster with this dragon. And so you go up it, and it's a pretty fun ride. It's short, but it has a gold cave, where the dragon stores his gold. And as it gets to be night, there is, so it ends off here. If you couldn't tell, this amusement park is called Cakeland. So this is the Cave of Stories, and I will show you through it. So this is Steve. He is mining for diamonds. What a lovely, upstanding member of Minecraft society. Steve has been murdered. And through here, there is a little pirate section. Have the arrows fly over your head. It's pretty fun. You go through here. There is this ominous clock. It's supposed to be a clock, but it's hard to tell. And then it's revealed. Phew, it was all a bad dream. Time to go to work. Fuck, I'm running low on power. And that's the Cave of Stories. You end up here, and it's a pretty funny thing. It has some redstone in it that I can show you. So if you go up into the cave up here, there is this button that will take you into the maintenance shaft. So this is a fairly this is basically where all the redstone is. There's not much here, but it is how, the note blocks play and the redstone works. It was a lot of work, but I'm really proud of how it turned out. I think it's funny having the Five Nights at Freddy's and Among Us reference. Beyond that, in Cakeland, there's this cake, and over here, there is the Cakery. So this is the bakery for cake. It has a large amount of cake and a lot of cake that can be made but hasn't been yet, along with some cooked pork chops and some furnaces. Not much to see beyond that. This is the museum. So this is trying to catalog every item that can be obtained. So there is a lot of, cool, right? Everything, normal, right? TNT. It also has every single painting. And down here is they're ordered by numerical IDs as they are in beta. So that's how they're organized. Has all the wool colors, and that is the first floor. And the third floor is what I call illegals. So these are ones that can't be mined and are more difficult. So we have a grass block, a coal block, a lapis block, a half bed, the other half of a bed, a six-sided piston, sticky piston, a six-sided piston, a smooth stone block, diamond ore, a top door on top of a smooth stone block. I don't know how that happened. A bottom wooden door, a top door, a bottom iron door, a ladder, a very wrong lever, and a redstone ore. And that is the museum. So that's what I built after building the three things here. After that, I finished this subway system. So this attaches to the rest of the bases. the underwater base and the surface base. This is the ship. It's based on the Gallion in Sea of Thieves. If you board it, you will also find that it has a portal along with a bed. It also has a underside and a little storage area, but doesn't actually store anything, but it's decoration. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. It's a larger build that used a lot of wood, but it is very nice. And I try to style all of my portals as boats, so they can be used to travel around the world, just like boats are. So if we go up here, this is a more residential area. And this is the mansion. It's my base of operations right now. So it has a piano, kitchen, a TV with nice a sound system, a jukebox. Over here is the front room or the living room. It has a fireplace. This is the storage room. It's where I store most things. So this is my valuables, mob drops, redstone, misc. There's not much else to show on the downstairs. And on the upstairs, on this side, we have the guest room, which is unfurnished. I do plan on furnishing it, hopefully by one of my friends, so they can have fun with decorating that. This is the library. It's a cozy place. And through here, we have another lounge area, a strange room. I'm not exactly sure what this room's purpose is, but it exists. And this is the master bedroom. Has a nice bookshelf, has some art, has a laptop and a chair. It has a lamppost, a cake by the bedstand, and the bed. Up here, there is the storage, the long-term storage. So anything that is stored in bulk, like dirt, cobblestone, sand, if I had any right now, all are stored up there. And in the backyard, that is out here, we have a table for people to sit in, a grill, a nice umbrella, a little hot tub, some lounge chairs, a pool, a statue to the axolotl goddess, and a diving board. So this is mostly vanilla compatible, this build. Besides these trapdoors here, they're not supported by anything. They can be done in vanilla, but they are a part of a mod. Being able to place trapdoors where they are unsupported is a feature with mods. So if you want to do this in beta, you have to do mods. I will have the list of mods I use for this world in the description. Right across from the mansion, you have the Colosseum. So this is a PvP arena where, people can PvP. It's a very brutal looking structure. There's a throne to watch the battles, along with a control thing. So this will open the cages, which are over here and over there, respectively. They'll open them at the exact same time, so the gladiators can fight out in here. There is this button, which shoots an arrow, in all directions and can excite the fight. And there's also the zombies. So underneath here, just below the surface, there is a zombie spawner who pumps zombies out through a water elevator like that, and they will and can fight the gladiators, or act as a sort of time limit for the battles. It's overall a pretty cool system, and it would be very fun to have PvP battles in here. These doors just go to the gladiator chambers. Beyond that, there's not much more. Over here is a water tower. I really want to put the name of whatever this place is called, New Something, as I said before. I'd really love to put its name on the water tower, but I just don't have a compelling name right now. So if you have any ideas, put it in the comments. But this water tower also functions as a mob spawner. And I built this entire field of wheat to just make the water tower look more pretty in the background. It's really just set dressing. It's a lot of work for something, for an aesthetic so small, but it does make it feel more like it's a water tower in a field. The last two builds here are Square Park. This is a park that I made. It's one of the most recent things I've made and finished. It has a little garden. It has a fishing pond. Has a fountain. It has a little picnic area where, there's a little picnic basket underneath a little tree. Has a cool statue of somebody wielding a sword and a bow. And that's Square Park. And all we have left is this. This is a work in progress. This is going to be a laboratory. And, it has a nice, door. There's going to be redstone contraptions here to make it look cool. It will eventually have a telescope dome here, which will be very cool. And down below, I have the farming area, which is a very large project that I'm working on. That's quite a lot of work, but it's completely unfinished, but it is what I am working on right now. So I will show you the progress I've made. You're getting little peeks of it here and there. You can drop down the water. And here is the thing. So this is going to be a sugarcane farm. The sugarcane farm is on this side. It will also be on this side. And I am, it's going to be a lot of work. This side was a lot. And so this side will also be. There will also be a cactus farm. And there will be a seed and flower farm, as I designed one and would like a place to put it. And this lever right here right now just controls whether the sugarcane farm is active. So these just kind of pulse randomly, basically. It's turned off in most scenarios because of the obvious lag it would produce, but it does work, and it produces a lot of sugarcane. Dumps it all right here, and you can take it. It's very loud too. I don't think it's loud enough to be heard by the surface, but it is pretty loud. This entire area had to be cleared out by TNT because it was just too big to be done by hand. This is, the spiral staircase. It still has a long way to go, but it is what I'm working on. right now. Anyways, that's all that I have to show you. If you enjoyed this tour of the world, and you would like to see me do some kind of let's play on this or regular updates on how it's going, or see me invite some friends over to this world, let me know in the comments, and I would really love to do that. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one.